Hello again. Okay, well, yesterday I got up to where I was, I'd got a job as a car salesman or trainee car salesman at Gordon King Motors in Streatham Hill. I quite enjoyed that job, I will say, because I was very much into cars. I'd passed my test and I had a little Morris Minor that got me about. So all the flash cars that I had in the showroom was quite nice, especially when the sales manager wasn't there and left me in the charge of the showrooms and I had to lock up. I would take one of the best cars out and use it for the evening. A little bit dangerous, I know, but in those days it was a little bit dangerous. Things weren't so easy now. I think I'd get caught, but they didn't have the technology in those days, so I could get away with it. Not something that I'd advise anyway. And I did that for quite a while, and I enjoyed joining the membership that was associated to the showrooms, the Southern Car Club. And we used to do rallies all over the country in the middle of the night. I was teamed up then, as I told you, with Susan. And she didn't come with me because I needed a navigator. But they were quite frightening nights and quite dangerous. Again, I don't think you'd be allowed to do that now. So I did quite enjoy the car showrooms. But I have to tell you, eventually I got the sack. Hang it. I was really annoyed with myself. It was all my fault. My friend Mac, the idiot, had met a girl at a party, and at the same night at the party, he proposed to her. Would you believe that? He not only proposed to her, they'd fixed a wedding for a week later, on the Saturday. And he asked me to be best man. Well, I thought I'd quite like to be best man at his wedding. And I asked Mr. King, Alf King, who owned the company at the time, because Trevor was off sick, I remember, if I could have the Saturday off. And he said, no, you've got to open on Saturday. So anyway, I went to work on the Saturday, and I thought, hang this, I'll close up and go there and do my speeches and do my bit for Mac and come back. Unfortunately, one of the customers complained that the showroom was closed, and he found out that I closed it to go to the wedding and gave me the sack. Bitterly disappointed I was, and I left. And I left under a cloud, I think, and it was difficult for me to get another job. So for the next part, I will go on to a video tomorrow and tell you what happened after that, because otherwise this will go on too long and I get carried away. So again, thank you for listening. Speak to you tomorrow.